up guys, Undead Kittens here, doing another deck review, doing my version of Zombie Synchro. It is similar to the ones that have been going around on the net at the moment with Dale Bolito, etc. Team Minorities, but this is my take on it. It's a little bit different with a few different deck choices in it, and hopefully you guys like it. I'll try and get a few videos up with it later, but anyway. Dark Arm Dragon, obvious choice, special summon it, big beat stick, blows up cards. Gorz, absolutely needed with Brionac running around at the moment. Forces Neglont on your opponent because it brings out a token as well. And if they have a Brionac on the field and they attack, brings out, okay, they got to bounce a card to get rid of Gorz as well. So Tragodia, if you play conservatively enough, this guy can be really big because of Goblin Zombie's effect to search out other cards. And he's amazing when he steals monsters with, like, if you ditch a Mezuki or something, just feeds your graveyard as well. And he can mimic cards like Spirit Reaper, etc. to get those level modulation things up. Plaguespreader Zombie is the main synchro, main tuner in the deck, sorry. Level 2 tuner. Has his own ability to special summon himself and can be abused with Mezuki. Gale, my splashable tuner in any deck, mainly because of his halve ability. And if I play a Blackwing player or something, I can always brain control or mind control their monster or steal their monster with Tragodia and special summon him for free, so it's really good. Spirit Reaper, really good choice, I like him. He is a really good stall, and if you can manage to get a fairly good OTK set up with Brionac, you can get off his effect to steal cards out of your opponent's hand really well, and he can just keep coming back. To Caius the Shadow Monarch, this guy is really good, especially in the mirror match. You can like remove all of their zombies and whatnot. Just like basically, this card's a 34,000 when it comes out, because if you manage to remove from play their Dark, and that leaves there with an open field, you can attack over for an extra 24, and there you go, you got 3-4 damage. I don't think I've seen a single card in our game that is able to do that just by itself. 2 Krebons, I like the teleport engine, really good. He can stall out against Gladiator Beasts, Light Sworn, etc., make them use monster destruction. Just by paying 800 life points to negate their attack, so he's really good at that. 2 Mystic Tomatoes, just search out Krebons, Plague, Gale, Goblin Zombie is the main target though. So yeah, but he searches out virtually every monster you need. But the main target is Goblin Zombie. This guy's got like a Sangan effect. Search for zombie with 1200 or less defense. Add it to your hand, so like cards like Mezuki, etc. They all get coming flying out of the deck to your hand, and then you can ditch them with like Brionac or something. 2 Mezuki, obvious choice. It's Zombie Synchro after all, so just remove it from play, grab another thing. The awesome thing about him is he can't be royal oppressed. It's just like the same ruling with Vayu. So like, if you play Oppression, he just stays in the graveyard, and then you can choose to activate his effect again. It's really good like that. And 2 Zombie Masters, ditch a monster, special summon one. I like 2, it is Zombie Synchro after all. I tend to run out of zombie targets, so I like having 2. He's the big beat stick of the deck as well. He's the only one that's 1800 or higher. So, and 2 Pyramid Turtles. I was thinking about actually dropping this to 1, mainly because he's a Battle Searcher, but I do run other ones like that, and I'm thinking about possibly taking in like things like Creature Swap to because he run like at least 6 things that can be swapped. So that's it for the monsters. Spell and Trap removal, Heavy Storm MST, obvious choice. Brain Control, staple, and I like to run Mind Control as well. So because you run, I think I run 2 Krebons, a Plague, and a Gale. So there's 4 tuners, and Plague can just be abused the hell out of. So I like Mind Control. Lightning Vortex, just staple, and you can ditch Mezuki, etc. to the grave and get things in the graveyard for your big shenanigans. Emergency teleport. If it was at 2, it'd be probably still broken, but at 2 it'd be really good. But even at 1 it works really well. 2 Allure of Darkness. Just you run too many darks not to run this. It's just a draw engine. 2 Burials. 3 is a bit overkill. I don't like 3, so just run it at 2. Tech choice. 2 Book of Life. This card's amazing against Lightsworn. Remove their JD, remove those Necro Gardeners, and get to special summon your own monsters. It's basically Monster Reborn all over again. 2 Book of Moons, I like 2. It's just a personal choice. You can Book a Moon their Lightsworn so they can't honest you. Stop them milling at the end phase, and like if you're playing a Blackwing player, Book a Moon them so they don't get to search with Black Whirlwind. And 2 Foolish Burials. This is really good. Just get those key zombies in the graveyard, Mezuki, etc. And just help with the Synchro summons. 2 Bottomless Trap Holes, just obvious choice. Mirror Force and Torrential, staples I'd say. Just monster and spell and trap removal. I like 1 Solemn. It's personally I don't really like my body as a shield, but I do side deck it. But I would prefer Solemn. It's a game breaker no matter what, as long as you play it correctly. And Phoenix Wing Windblast, amazing card. Gets around. It's basically Brionac but better, in the sense that you can ditch things like Mezuki and then play off of it. Extra deck, Mistworm. Kind of hard to bring out in the in this build, but he's still amazing when he gets out. 2 Stardust Dragons and a Colossal Fighter. Blackwing Armor Master. This guy is really good against Lightsworn and can be brought out very, very easily with Gale. Black Rose Dragon. This card's really good as well in this deck because you can actually abuse its secondary effect, which is to remove a plant type monster in your graveyard and flip 1 monster on your opponent's side to attack position, even if it's face down, and then lower its attack to 0 for that turn. So, and you run 2 Mystic Tomatoes as well, so it's really, really, really easy to bring this guy out and abuse his effect to the full potential. Brionac. I can see him getting limited very, very easily, so I'm just putting him at 1. I'm not even going to bother trying getting a second one. Goyo Guardian, obvious choice. Revive King Hades. Now, the ruling on this guy is things like, if you kill a Plaguespreader or a Mezuki or something, their effect is completely negated, even while they're in the graveyard. So if they try and activate that Plaguespreader's effect, or that Mezuki's effect, stack a card for Plaguespreader, well, okay, he's not going to come back to the field, because his effect is now negated. It never resolves. If they remove that Necro Gardener, the attack still comes through. Things like Mezuki, if he kills a Mezuki by battle, well then, if they remove that Mezuki from the grave, they can't target anything in their graveyard. Well, actually, no, they can target it, but then it won't hit the field. Its effect will never resolve, and because of Revive King Hadez's effect. Doomkaiser Dragon, this guy's amazing as well, against a mirror match, Lightsworn, whatever. And just, you can steal and go into like a big Colossal Fighter, etc. Blackwing Armwing, I just like running him simply as a level 6 target as well, just in case I go Gale and Spirit Reaper or something and need to get over a big monster with high defense. Tempest Magician, this card's amazing as well because you side Kaikus, easy to get to, and there's a lot of spells that get used and can be ditched as well. So if you it's just an extra OTK burn if you need it. Catastor and Magical Android. Yeah, so that's the deck. Any questions, just PM me, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace out.